Music station. Michael Williams here with you, and as promised, I have very special guests. It's been just a lifetime. It's been years. It's been just a long time since you've been back. And before you say anything, because don't even say a word, you gotta perform first, and then we'll talk after that. Okay? Thank you for coming, Seals and Crofts.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, little music from the house next door. So I walked on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune. And I come home from a hard day's work, and you're waiting there, not a care in the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, who's cooking and the plates for two. Feel arms that reach out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Thank you very much. How long has it been since you guys done that together?
Oh, wow. It's been 10 years officially, but we've done it a couple of times. We worked in Australia, and we just did a thing in March in LA. So we've done a couple of things together since, but it's really been 10 years since we toured. We stopped touring in 80, so it'll be 10 years, you know, as soon as 90 comes up.
Why did you stop touring?
Didn't have anything else to say.
Really? Musically, did you feel a little bit spent?
Yeah, a little bit. We were tired. We've been doing it for a long time, and it seemed like a beautiful time just to kind of lay back and take a rest.
Well, we also, both of us had new daughters, and we missed out on the first two. Both have 3 children, and we were pretty determined to watch these grow up. You know, watch their first steps, their first words, all that. It's an important bonding time, you know. And so we were able to do that. I'm glad we were able to.
You both moved out of the U.S. pretty much. Why?
Well,
I had lived in Los Angeles for a long time, and I got tired of it. You know, I wanted to go, and I had studied Latin culture in school, and I wanted to go to one of the Latin countries. I had gone to Brazil and found it to be too far away to commute, and so I finally ended up in Costa Rica. And so it's a nice place, and it's close, and a wonderful place to write.
Yeah, our producer, Louis Shelton, who did most of the hit albums, lived in Australia, and he kept telling me, this is the best kept secret in America. You got to come over here. So I did. I went and checked it out, and I really did like it a lot. So we moved there for a couple of years to get a permanent residency, and I'm glad we did, because I really like Australia a lot. Good place to visit, good place to be. And I wanted my children to be exposed to something different too. You know, they grew up in L.A., and it's getting pretty tough for kids in L.A. So
yeah, it's tough for kids to be kids and just to
that's right.
grow up. Yeah.
Period. Yeah, it is.
It's tough for people to be people.
Yeah.
Now, there was the last time we saw you actually was in a video for Doug Cameron, and we know that you're all part of the Baha'i faith. How much did that influence you musically? Because when I saw you many years ago, after the show, there was a discussion about the faith.
We actually started performing as Seals and Crofts because of the material that had evolved out of the ideas from the Baha'i faith. So our first, I guess, 2 or 3 albums were concepts taken directly from the Baha'i writings. And of course, your viewpoint and your value system and everything changes as you study the faith, and so your insight into human affairs and things begin to change.
By the way, I want to thank you people for, we know that you had a hand in helping present that Mona document that we were involved in, and it's, you know, it may lead to the release of the Baha'i prisoners in Iran, and that's, and you guys stuck your neck out when other people wouldn't, and I think that's very admirable. I'd like to give you my personal thanks and congratulations for that.
Thank you for participating in the project. I'm sure Doug really appreciated it too.
Yeah.
And, everybody felt a part of it.
Doug's a beautiful guy. Doug Cameron. It was his video, and we just we wanted to be there to support it, and because they're doing some great things up here in Canada. We like coming up, and we're glad to be back up here again, as a matter of fact.
Now, you're going to be touring across Canada. Now, how did all this come about, and why did you choose Canada to do it in first? And
well,
we're glad you did.
I guess we're going to try to kill 2 or 3 birds with one stone.
No, don't use the word kill.
Don't use that.
2 or 3 birds.
But there has been a peace document issued forth from the Universal House of Justice, which is the supreme administrative body of the Baha'i faith, and it's a framework for world peace. And it's the first, it's the most important document I think that we've had, because it provides a framework for people to define. It defines a condition of the world and provides a framework for them to consult within that framework to reach the answers that we need answered. And so this really, you know, we were talking about it today, to just come back into music and have, you know, tour and go through all of the energy and stuff that it takes to do it. I don't think I could have done it simply for the music.
For no reason.
For no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And
we've already done that. We've done it for a long time.
But this is an important time, and never before on the planet has peace been so close to being achieved.
It's right at the top of the hill. So we want to push it over the hill.
We're hoping that you know, that we can go to as many countries as possible and play and sing and meet with people and get this document into the hands, because it's addressed to the peoples of the world. Even though the leaders have already received it first, it's actually addressed to the grassroots level. And it's something that everybody has to gain by reading it, and I think it'll help them.
So if people come to the show, they will also, if they are receptive to the information, there will be like an information session after the show?
Yeah.
Yes, nothing during the show, but afterwards and before, and you know, whoever that would like to talk about it, we're here to do
if they
that.
come to hear music, then they'll get to hear music. If they don't want to hear anything else, that's good too. You know, we invite them to stay after, but we don't want to put something on somebody that they didn't come there to hear that. They came to hear music. So we're going to do the music, and then if they want to stay, we'll invite them to come back.
speaking of music, you're not getting out of here till you do another song. Now, I have all my favorites, but I won't start yelling things like Sudan Village, we may never pass this way. You know, I won't do that, not me.
We don't know anymore, do we?
No, that's the only song we know.
That's the
So let's do this.
You're like a precious stone, part of earth, where heaven is rained on. Makes no difference where you are, day or night time. You're like a shining star. And how can I shine without you? When it's about you that I am. Oh, oh, Diamond girl, roaming wild, such a rare thing. Radiant child, I could never find another one like you. Part of me is deep down inside you. Can't you feel the whole world's a turning? We all real and we all burning. Diamond girl, now that I found you, well, it's around you that I am. Oh, oh,
Enough is enough.
All right.
Need some finger snaps to help you
Yeah.
out.
Well, all you had to do was ask. We would have given them to you, no
Used to be
problem.
Jack, where were you when we needed you?
Demond Girl, but we changed it to Diamond Girl.
Diamond Girl. Now, will you be doing any new songs on the tour?
Yeah.
We're trying to get them together now. We have a song called Costa Rica Rain that is a real special. It's a personal song, which I didn't think anybody would like, but we did it in Los Angeles when we presented this peace document to the film and the record industry.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody liked it, and so we decided to go ahead and try to do it. We have about 3 or 4 new songs. We can't wait to hear it with the band because you know, it's just from a writer's standpoint. It just.
Now, will you be recording this material at all, any way, like video or a record, or how are you going to?
Yeah, we have plans. This is a good opportunity for us to develop these songs while we're here, and we're in rehearsal right now, so we're putting some of these stuff down, and we would like to go in and record them, see how they come out. We have the wheels are in motion right now to you know, renew the career and try to put out. We've got some new ideas and some new things to talk about now. So, and you know, like we said a while ago, when we quit, it's because we didn't want to come below the standard that we had created. If you haven't got something interesting to say, why say it? So we just decided we'll just back off and wait until we've got something we want to say. And we've got a lot of songs, but we want to say something that we believe in, something that we feel.
All right. Well, hang on a second. I'm supposed to. We have requests. People are throwing requests at you now. Look at this.
Now we need a keyboard. You see,
I mean,
you're going to have to come to the concert. When is it? Toronto?
We do We May Never Pass easier than we could do that.
Huh? The 17th?
Let's
August
see.
17th in Toronto?
Yeah,
Roy Thompson
and,
Hall?
and we'll do it. We have to do it on the keyboard because it doesn't sound good on a guitar.
Darling, if you want, we can do it that way.
I don't know. I've never played on the guitar.
If you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me.
Dum 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 dum.
Darling, if you want me to be closer to you, get closer to me. Darling, if you want me to love only you, then love only me. Darling, if you want me to see,
Anyway,
It's been a while.
but that's not the good part. The good part is there's a line
I can't cross over. It's no good for you, and it's no good for me.
And you and him and everybody else.
the me's and the you's and the I's, and the, I forget those, but
All right, well, as soon as we get all the tour dates, we'll let everybody know, because I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to want to see you again.
Great.
And we really appreciate you coming in, and we're going to go out, actually, on Mona and the Children by Doug Cameron. Once again,
Great.
Dash,
Thanks, Michael.
Jim,
Appreciate
thank you.
it.
Thank
Nice
you
to see
very,
you.
very much. Nice to see you.
I like
and
your
when
fish.
you like, oh, this is my fish bone. This is my fish bone here. Now, when the tour's all ready, you're going to come back in, and we'll come to you, and we'll just have some fun.
Oh, great.
Okay?
Thanks a lot.
Good enough, then. This is Doug Cameron, Mona and the Children, and that's been Seals and Crofts on Much Music.